I'm not much of a one for Christmas, but when Wendy's cousin Steve told me he had seen and taken photos of a robin in the Range, the store that sells mostly non-food items, I felt, now there's an idea for a Christmas poem. A robin at the Range. There's a robin at the Range. If I'm reading this, you won't notice the use of capital letters here, to distinguish between the solid fuel oven that once heated country kitchens from the discount warehouse, which is, at best, a cornucopia for all your Christmas needs, at worst, a confrontation with future flotsam and jetsam. So this Robin I was telling you about, he stands, for I have decided it is a he, if only to ease the passage of pronouns from this confused, constipated writer. He's a real, breathing, organic robin, rotund and fluffed up for the day ahead. A brave, beating heart, swelled body, balanced on two splayed legs of floral wire. He stands, wings tucked behind his back, a redcoat general inspecting the troops assembled on this battlefield of consumerism. He marshals the landscape, this synthetic territory with its palette of red, green, silver, gold and white, so much white, shelves, boxes, packaging, trees dusted with snow that can never melt, but he seems at ease with the place, blending in, camouflaged in his spiritual home, hopping from bargain to gift idea. He settles on a nativity scene unaware that country folk promised never to harm him because his song soothed the suffering of their Lord on the cross, leaving him forever stained by the blood of Christ. He pops up and faces off a familiar rotund rival who appears in a silver bauble at his landing. He's seen him before and tweets his tick-tick rage, but once again there is no response from the fat robin. In a huff he resumes his airborne surveillance, flitting around like a browsing shopper, eager for ideas and inspiration. Much like a poet, he stands upon wooden words, love, home, seeing them as nothing more than a platform, a base from which to discover new landfall, until he alights once more amid the illumined festive bulbs, juxtaposing between the plastic pines and fake firs. What draws him here to this land of wonder? Does he feel deep down in his tiny bones the genetic pull of a homespun cultural DNA that tells him this is where he is meant to be, and not in the grey mizzle of a Cornish Christmas? He might never see snow in his short life, but it's brighter here, warmer, more Christmassy, if he were ever to understand that word in this land of silver and gold foliage. A long way from summer's bounty, here he can bask in the familiar, healthy glow of those 100 strip-lit suns in a cloudless sky. Yet the call of hunger is never far away, and he searches in vain for fruit to eat among the luscious berries of holly wreaths that only deceive with their plumpness. He finds himself in the gardening section, this friend of the green-fingered, but where are the insects, the spiders and worms, he wonders, unaware he's perched above plastic packs of birdseed, mealworms and fat balls. That will be bought to feed some other robin who hasn't had the option of wintering in this warmer clime. His search for food goes on, and once more he tidies up the cake crumbs in the cafeteria before the tables can be cleared, this robin reliant on the carelessness of consumers.